So this week's theme is something that we are passionate about, and for me, I'd say that that is space and cosmology and physics in general. Trying to answer the big questions. What are we made of? Why is the world how it is? Why is the universe like this? Why is it so massive? Is there life on other planets? Things like that. It's just so amazing and mind-boggling and overwhelming that I just find it so interesting, and I feel like it's just knowledge that I really, really want to know and want to get involved in, which is why I guess I want to be a cosmologist. And sometimes sometimes I wonder why people aren't interested in that. Like, how can you not be interested in knowing why we exist, or what makes us, or why the light from the sun reaches us 8 minutes after it's actually there? Like, how can that not be fascinating? And whenever I was younger, whenever we had those questionnaire sort of things that said, what do you want to be when you're older, I always put astronaut, and people would find that weird because that's something that little boys would say, and they usually grow out of it when they're like turning into a teenager or something. But that has always been my dream. I've always wanted to just leave Earth, like, well, not permanently, like I'm not gonna go live on the moon or something, but I read a book when I was like 10 years old, and in it there was a quote from an astronaut who was on one of the Apollo missions, and he said, no matter how deep you go into the sea, even if you get to the bottom of the deepest ocean or the top of Mount Everest, you're still on Earth. Like, you're still in this little ball of gas and iron and nickel and like, if you think about how big the universe is, you haven't explored it at all. And since then it's always like made me want to just see how big it is, like, just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's always made me want to like see the Earth from above and experience that. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, I feel all emotional just talking about it. Like, it's just so interesting and so weird and big and stuff. So yeah, that's something that I'm passionate about. Danielle, Godspell, I'm not really sure what it is, but it sounds interesting, so I'm gonna look it up after this, and I'm so glad you had a great time. And it sounded interesting, so that's good. Ellen, you had a concert thing. I'm not sure if you went to a concert or you were in the concert, but either way, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow or next week. And Laura, as always, your words are good, and I agree with everything you said. So that's good. Claudia and Emma, I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys are passionate about. So goodbye.